Hello there, science lovers. Have you ever looked at the palms of your hand, the wrinkles on your knuckles, or the veins on your forearm, and wondered, just what is it about us that's so incredibly amazing? We are more interesting than we believe we are. Let's dive into some fascinating body facts that are so bizarre, they are sure to blow your mind. Our journey begins with the heart, a tireless worker that keeps us going day in and day out. This incredible organ, about the size of your fist, pumps blood throughout your entire body, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every single cell, ensuring that each part of you gets what it needs to function properly. Imagine a tiny pump, no bigger than your fist, sending lifeblood through a network of tubes that could circle the Earth twice. That's over 60,000 miles of blood vessels. That's the power of your heart, working tirelessly every second of every day. Did you know that when you listen to music, your heartbeat actually synchronizes to the rhythm? It's a fascinating phenomenon. It's like your heart has a little dance party going on inside your chest, responding to the beats and melodies. And speaking of amazing organs, let's not forget about the brain, the command center of our entire being, orchestrating everything we do. Although it makes up only about 2% of our body weight, it consumes a whopping 20% of our daily energy intake. This small but mighty organ is responsible for our thoughts, memories, and actions, making it one of the most energy-demanding parts of our body. Every thought, every movement, every heartbeat is coordinated by this incredible organ, ensuring that we function seamlessly. The brain and heart work in harmony, a perfect duo that keeps us alive and thriving. Together, they make sure that the beat goes on. Now, let's talk about something we do every single day without even thinking about it: breathing. Every time we inhale, we draw in life-giving oxygen, and every time we exhale, we release carbon dioxide. But here's a fun fact. Did you know that you can't breathe and swallow at the same time? Go ahead, try it. You'll quickly realize that it's impossible. When we swallow, a flap of tissue called the epiglottis covers our windpipe, ensuring that food goes down the right pipe. So, next time you take a bite of your favorite snack, appreciate the intricate dance happening inside your throat. Prepare to have your mind blown because we're about to explore the vast universe that resides within your skull. Our brains house a staggering 100 billion nerve cells, also known as neurons, a whole galaxy of interconnected cells constantly firing and communicating with each other, creating thoughts, emotions, and memories. These neurons are connected by trillions of synapses, forming an incredibly complex network that allows us to process information and experience the world around us. Chapter 4. The ups and downs of height. Have you ever noticed that you're a little bit taller in the morning than you are at night? It's not your imagination. It's actually a real phenomenon, and it has to do with the effects of gravity on our bodies. Throughout the day, as we stand, walk, and move around, the cartilage in our spines compresses slightly under the force of gravity. However, when we lie down at night, the pressure is relieved, and the cartilage can expand back to its original size. This means that when we wake up in the morning, we're at our tallest. And speaking of height, did you know that astronauts actually grow taller in space? Chapter 5. The air we breathe. Every day, we inhale and exhale about 20,000 times, taking in life-giving oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide. The amount of air we breathe in a single day is enough to inflate about 1,000 party balloons. Imagine the party you could throw with that many balloons. And speaking of incredible feats, let's talk about our blood vessels. If you were to lay out all the blood vessels in your body end to end, they would stretch for an astounding 60,000 miles. That's long enough to circle the Earth more than twice. Chapter 6. The Elusive Dream World. We all dream even if we don't remember them. Within minutes of waking up, we forget about half of our dreams. And within an hour, almost 90% of our dreams have vanished from our memories. Scientists believe that it's because dreams occur during REM sleep, a stage of sleep when our brains are highly active, but our bodies are essentially paralyzed. This disconnect may make it difficult for our brains to store dream memories in the same way that we store memories from our waking lives. So next time you wake up from a dream, take a moment to savor the experience, even if it fades quickly from your memory. Chapter 7. Growing with the Flow. We all know that our bodies change as we grow older, But did you know that some parts of our bodies never stop growing? It's true. Our noses and ears continue to grow throughout our entire lives. This is because they're made of cartilage, a type of tissue that doesn't harden like bone. As we age, the cartilage in our noses and ears continues to grow and change shape, which is why older people often have larger noses and ears than younger people. Chapter 8. The Yawning Mystery. We all yawn from babies to grandparents. But why do we yawn? Scientists aren't entirely sure, but they believe that yawning serves several purposes. One theory is that yawning helps to regulate our body temperature. Another theory is that yawning helps to increase alertness by increasing our oxygen intake. And here's another fun fact about yawning. It's contagious. When we see someone yawn, it triggers a reflex in our brains that makes us want to yawn too. Chapter 9. Uniquely You. Every single person on this planet is unique, and our bodies reflect that uniqueness in countless ways. Take our fingerprints, for example. No two fingerprints are exactly alike, not even identical twins. But did you know that we're not the only species with unique fingerprints? Koalas also have fingerprints that are so similar to human fingerprints that they could potentially contaminate crime scenes. And speaking of unique identifiers, did you know that your tongue also has its own unique print? It's true. Our senses are our windows to the world, allowing us to experience the sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and textures of our surroundings. They help us navigate through life, providing us with the necessary information to understand and interact with our environment. But did you know that some people have senses that are so acute they border on superhuman? These individuals possess extraordinary sensory abilities that go beyond the average human experience, making their perception of the world truly unique. For example, people who live near the Arctic Circle have developed an incredible ability to differentiate between subtle shades of white. This skill is not just a trivial talent, but a crucial adaptation to their harsh environment. This ability is essential for survival in the Arctic, where being able to distinguish between different types of snow can mean the difference between finding solid ground and falling through thin ice. The various textures and colors of snow can indicate safety or danger, making this skill a vital part of daily life. And speaking of extraordinary sensory abilities, did you know that some people see colors when they look at letters or numbers? This phenomenon is not just a quirky trait, but a fascinating neurological condition. This condition, known as synesthesia, causes the brain to blend different senses together. For those with synesthesia, the world is a vibrant tapestry of interconnected sensory experiences. For synesthetes, letters or numbers might appear to have their own unique colors, or they might experience tastes or smells when they hear certain sounds. Imagine tasting chocolate every time you hear a piano note or seeing a burst of color when someone speaks. It's a fascinating example of the brain's incredible ability to create unique sensory experiences. These sensory superpowers remind us of the vast potential of human perception and the endless ways our brains can interpret the world around us. We often think of color as being purely aesthetic, something that adds beauty and interest to our world. Colors paint our lives with vibrancy and variety, making everything around us more engaging and visually appealing. But color is much more powerful than we realize. It goes beyond mere decoration and has profound effects on our daily lives. It can influence our emotions, our behaviors, and even our perceptions of reality. Colors can evoke specific feelings and moods, subtly guiding our reactions and decisions. For example, the color red is often associated with danger, excitement, and passion. It grabs our attention and can evoke strong emotional responses. It's the color of stop signs, fire trucks, and hearts, and it has been shown to increase heart rate and blood pressure. This physiological response can make us feel more alert and energized. On the other hand, the color blue is often associated with calmness, serenity, and trust. It has a soothing effect that can help reduce stress and anxiety. It's the color of the sky and the ocean, and it has been shown to have a calming effect on the nervous system. Being surrounded by blue can make us feel more relaxed and at peace. Green, the color of nature, is often associated with growth, harmony, and balance. It symbolizes renewal and life, making us feel more connected to the environment. It's a calming and refreshing color that can evoke feelings of peace and tranquility. Being in green spaces can help us feel more balanced and at ease, promoting a sense of well-being and harmony. Our bodies are constantly at work, even when we're not aware of it. Every second, millions of processes are happening behind the scenes, keeping us alive and functioning. For example, did you know that your body creates 25 million new cells every second? These new cells replace old or damaged cells, ensuring that our bodies can continue to function properly. It's like having a team of microscopic construction workers constantly repairing and rebuilding our bodies from the inside out. Whether it's the way our hearts pump to the rhythm of our favorite song, or the ability to differentiate different shades of a single color, our bodies are full of surprises. Every little detail, from our unique fingerprints to our power-generating brains, is a testament to the grand design that's the human body. Isn't that fascinating? Stay tuned for more such amazing facts that'll continue to blow your mind.